right, welcome everybody to day 2 of the second weekend of the Arena Cup. We're going to be kicking things off today with Team Bauccio up 5-3 over Team Lineham. We're going to be starting the day with a team match, Team Bauccio versus Team Lineham. They're going to be shooting in order each rack. So it's going to start with Kevin versus Ryan, move on to Steve and Justin, and so on till one team has 5 wins. We had some great matches yesterday. That does bring the overall score to 5-3 though. I'm joined on the mic today by Mr. Sean Bennett.
What's up, everybody?
A decent player himself, ready to watch these decent players play.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right.
Yeah. Is that door locked?
No.
Well, we got line them up first.
Yeah, we're going to be doing the lag here to kick things off.
I missed it. Is it racking around?
Nope, we're going to have Mr. Frost racking for every rack here.
Oh.
He is the tournament director, the ref, the racker. He does it all, folks.
Multi-talented.
He is talented indeed. Look at him as he racks this opening rack for us here. Wearing his Ultimate Pool jersey.
And, of course, you know you gotta rock the Pats, too.
Yeah, today is Sunday.
Today is Sunday. Let's go, Pats.
Let's go New England. Speaking of New England, we got some of the really good players here, all from New England. Getting ready to kick this off with Kevin Bauccio to break.
Left himself a little tough shot on the first one.
Yeah, it's a good spread. That 2 is a little tough, but he can at least see it.
What do you think? You think you play the safety here or go for the bank?
I think we got a safety coming here. Ooh.
Oh, a little twofer.
Hey, got the bank for sure.
No justice.
Yeah, I think now he's definitely going to kick. Yesterday, Kevin definitely had some great shots. Looking to keep that momentum up today.
Yeah, Kevin is somebody I've actually never seen play.
He's definitely a good shot. He's mid 600s in Fargo for a good reason.
I mean, there is a reason why he's playing Lineham.
Absolutely true. He is captain of Team Bauccio for a reason, and not just because of his last name.
Oh, look at this. Boom.
You're going to have to call it. There's no golden breaks, and you have to call the 9-ball. However, since he did make the 9-ball, Frost is going to spot that, and he's going to continue shooting.
With a wide open shot, too.
Yep. Definitely good for where they lie, according to that rule, but believe me, I think he would have rather called the 9-ball.
I would say yes, for sure.
He made some great combos on the 9-ball yesterday.
That was smooth. Let's see how he's going to do it. Top or bottom.
I think he's going to come back here with draw. Oh, he follows it. I like it.
I like it too.
Nice little follow shot here for the 8.
Yeah, nice and smooth. Nothing to it. power top. I'm trying to get up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I believe you may be right there.
Actually, I think it's gonna come off this row first.
Hope he takes a nice other route. I like that too.
Straight row.
One ball left. Drills it. So he's going to kick this. Yeah, he's going to kick this off with a break and run. Doesn't even let Lineham come to the table. So coming up for rack 2, it's going to be Team Lineham to break. And we're going to have Steve Hedden versus Justin Bertrand.
Okay, so it's every other rack. It's not. You
Yep.
don't play a set.
No, it's not like Scotch team play. It's every rack. You go to the next person.
Okay. Then what a start then. Taking out
Yeah.
Lineham right off the rip.
Hey, a lot of these guys are proving that if you give them an open shot or if they get a good break, that rack is over.
And a great job by racking by Frost again.
Yep, he's putting in his work this weekend too, don't you worry. And wow, great break there to start it off.
That's a good leave on the 1-2.
Yeah, that's basically been the make it or break it.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
I'm seeing a lot of top going to be played here. No. Oh, safety.
Hit that
action.
2. Sit over there behind that 9. He can see it. It's going to be tough to make it, but he can see the shot.
He's going to like the leave after this, not going to lie. I'm seeing a safety coming in. A little stun shot. Go 2 rails with the 1. Something like that, as I would say. That works. I still say with a little more of a stun, he could have stuck it on the 9 instead of giving him a little bit of a room. Could probably jump it if he wants to.
Yeah, he's got a little room to jump.
Oh, he's jumping it.
Definitely is. Well, he got a little fortunate with that 4-ball getting in the way.
Yeah, he's either going to make a nice little combo, or he's going to have to go for a save. But I don't really see too much of a safety here. I think I would go for the combo.
I think you kind of have to, unless you're going to play a defense.
Yeah, I don't really see a good safety. I mean, maybe
You can push the 1 here and try to make the cue ball stay that
go
way,
behind the
but
4.
that's a lot of felt to cover before you get to that point.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, it's a pretty good shot.
And
You could just do that too, I guess.
Do that. Let's see what he does here. Does he go for the straight bottom to get to the 2, or go top and try to go for the 2-9?
I have to imagine he's going to try and leave that cue ball in this similar spot that he is now.
Just a straight draw.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's interesting.
it's a little tight. Go for the 9 now. If you,
I was going to say we may see a bit for the 9. He's going to use his extension. Each team gets 1 extension per rack. Adds 30 seconds to the shot clock.
Yep, 30-second shot clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except after the break, you get 60.
All right, 60 seconds after the break, 30 seconds on, and 1 extension.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're still learning the rules over here too. We're coming in day 2, second round.
Oh, I know the rules.
Oh, well, I'm struggling with them
Yeah.
already. Yeah, for sure. Ooh. All right. Race to the 8-ball, looks like.
Yeah, that was a tough bid there.
I mean, I highly doubt he's going to go cross corner to try to go for the 9. I highly doubt it. You just make the 2, 3 balls in the pocket. Nice shot. Yep, that works really good. I think I would put a little more juice on that to try to get a little closer, maybe a little more right. But it was set up, and he drilled it. Nice shot.
Very nice out there. That's going to tie the score back up. 1-0. 1-1. And we're going to have Team Bauccio to break here. Alright, we got rack number 3 here being broken by Scott Reynolds.
It's another player I've never seen shoot.
Yeah, Scott's been shooting phenomenal this weekend. He's had some very clutch shots. He's had some very key shots.
I will say that a couple times tonight because I am a Putnam area person.
Yeah, we don't come out and play this area often, but when we do, it's always a good sign.
Oh yeah,
Some
for
great
sure.
equipment, great people, great players.
I mean, for a place as good as this is my second time ever being here.
Yeah, here at the joint, they've been great hosts. That's a interesting cut down the rail there for the 3. Luckily, that cue ball is always going to want to come back for that 3.
This is all speed, though. You just don't want to overhit this.
Or do overhit it and come back out. That was beautiful. Very nice pace.
Oh, I wouldn't have tried, though. Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to hold that. That was a little soft. I like that.
Scott looking, making sure he's got the angle he needs.
I mean, I kind of like top there.
I think
You
he
think the
had
angle
so
was a
much
little off?
angle that he was afraid of, coming that
Getting a
way.
little short.
Yeah.
I figured just like nice and soft, little top. You just deal with your
Yeah.
angle.
I think it looked straighter to us than it did to him.
But I will say I'm always scared of guys with professional pool glasses.
It was a tough save.
Yeah, that was. But at least he, not an easy combo. 5 balls a little out.
Goes for the bank. I think it doubles as a safe behind that
A little
9 ball.
twofer. We like to call that little natural talent.
Definitely showing us natural talent.
I think he was going for a safety there, just a little unlucky.
John hoping to take advantage of his opening here.
Let's see if this one looks relative. It looks weirdly straight, doesn't it?
It's definitely a straight shot, but I do think he has some wiggle room to come off the rail, either before or after. He didn't want it.
It was too straight for him. Play a little draw, deal with your leaf. But now he made a little. He made a little harder now, trying to hold for that 8-ball.
Yeah, but I think if he comes anywhere in the middle of the table, he's looking good.
Yeah, that works.
When in doubt, put the cue in the middle of the table.
Exactly.
Oh, he hangs the 8-ball.
That was an unfortunate miss right there.
Scott looking to capitalize.
Let's see. He does have the advantage with those big glasses. As somebody who wears glasses, I actually buy bigger glasses for that reason, just not XXL glasses.
Yeah, those are definitely made for pool. I've seen a few people wearing those, and it makes a lot of sense. Alright, here we go, Scott. Line up on the 9-ball.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. Scratch ability.
And here comes John to the table. Makes that 9.
Yep, with authority.
Bringing the score to 2-1 in favor of Team Lineham as they get to break for this next rack. That was a tough 9-ball cut for Scott there. Basically a dot shot.
Yeah.
If you know what that is.
Yeah, even if you make that 8-ball, he didn't leave himself a very good 9 to... very easy 9 to shoot at. You made a little work for it.
It's tougher than it looks when you're shooting at a ball that deep in the pocket on that 8. When it's all the way in the pocket, you don't have as much freedom to play around with the ball than if it was out just a little bit more.
Yeah.
And we're coming up to rack number 4 here. It's going to be Mike Phipps to break. That's a solid break by Phipps. He's got a good look at the 1-ball here. Oh, slices a little too thin. That leaves the 1-ball in a very favorable position as Tim comes to the table. And somehow that 1-ball stays hanging.
That was a tough shot on the 1. Close.
Good speed.
That was really good speed. Finesses with a little top. Just shoot the 3 right in the corner. Should be perfect. Or you could play bottom, shoot it in the other corner.
Yeah, a little bit of a preference shot here. He's gonna have a good look on that 3.
Yeah. I think I would have liked the little bottom just because the 6 is on the other rail. Now you gotta kind of...
Well, with the angle he's got, he could definitely come out this way.
It looks like he's gonna run a little top on it just to get him the angle. Yeah.
Beautiful shot.
Now it looks like he might have to do a little either straight drop back or try to come off the rail to get to the 7.
That 6 ball
Yeah.
taunts him a little as it goes in, like it was gonna hang. I've seen a few hangers already. These diamond tables, very unforgiving.
Those hangers are devastating sometimes to the confidence.
So the cue ball might get right behind
the 9.
That's a very good leave. On purpose or not, great leave.
I think I just heard him say that's what he planned, so just like he thought about it.
Yeah. Even if it was that 9 ball wasn't there, that's a good leave. So again, good speed by Mike Phibbs.
There's definitely a couple ways to get to the 7. He's going for the easiest hit option. Oh.
Came up a little short on it. And Mike back to the table after his defensive shot.
I like this. Is nice little. I think I actually like a little more angle on this.
I like being on that side of the 8 ball.
I was thinking a little more angle just to come off the rail because it works. Takes away the overspin.
I think he's just going to hit it soft, just stay on this side of the 9. And just 1 ball left. And he finishes the rack, putting Team Lineham up 3-1.
Oh, Lineham's team is running away here. We're going to need be a big swing if Lineham wins this next rack.
Yeah, so coming up next, we are going to have Steve Medeiros and Jim Flanagan for rack number 5 here in this team battle. After that team battle, we're going to be looking at a doubles match between Steve Hedden and Steve Medeiros. They're going to be taking on Justin Bertrand and John Leandro for Team Lineham.
Look at that, SS versus JJ.
Yeah, exactly. Big break there by Steve Medeiros.
It was a big break, but he didn't get very lucky on the leave. He got a problem on the 4. The 2's a little iffy.
Yeah, tough shot on that too to start the rack.
I think the best bet is try to play a little safety to bury the cue behind the 6.
I think he's going to go for it.
Oh.
I think he was looking to play a bit of a defense there, making that cue ball come back around.
Yeah.
But that little skip off the 6 was not helpful.
It's still interesting. You still got to play this breakout. Just hopefully get the position you need when you break it out. Oh.
I think he might be playing the combo.
I think so. Do they think 9 in the side or 9 in the corner?
I think it goes both. In the corner.
Yeah. Got a little risky. I don't know if I would have set up to go for the 9 there. I think I like the run out.
Also might not have been the plan. But once you landed where that cue ball landed, you kind of got to go for that.
He was kind of forced to go for it after that.
Absolutely. Steve Medeiros taking this 4 ball now. Comes up a little far for that 5.
This is a tough shot. I think it's kind of tough to get position for that 6, especially since this is a small window to get to it.
attempt.
A good attempt for it.
It's a great shot. Looks like he had enough room to see the 6 too.
You can see it.
Could have played a bank.
Let's see this one. Did he get the lead?
Yeah, now let's see.
Oh, he did for sure.
Jimmy Flanagan. Beautiful leave on that 6.
Yeah, perfect. Draw this out. Get position for the 8. It should be a nice, good run for him.
Yeah, it looks like there's just a slight angle on that 7, making that draw shot nice.
Yep. Ooh.
Very good shot. A tiny bit farther than he wanted, but he still got that.
A little far, possible scratch if you don't play the exact thing you need. I mean, bottom works, doesn't scratch.
Oh, rims out.
That was a little quick though. I'm surprised he didn't take his time with that one.
That's how Jimmy shoots.
No, that's how Jimmy shoots.
He knows what he wants, and he does not take his time to get there. He had some very good cue control yesterday. Coming into this first match, people still shaking it off, getting back into it.
Oh, that was a great shot.
Steve Madero's going to take one for Team Bauccio.
Yeah,
scored a 3-2.
They definitely needed that because a 4-1 is a rough one.
Yeah, that was a big shot by Steve.
Yeah.
And that's going to bring us back to the top of the rotation. So we're going to have Ryan Lineham and Kevin Bauccio back to the table.
We having Lineham break this one?
No. Oh, yeah, it looks like Team Lineham to break.
Let's see if he gives him a little karma back.
Steve broke last rack, so it's going to be Team Lineham to break.
What are we thinking? Lineham's got to give it back to him with a little B&R?
If there's anybody capable of doing it, I think it's Ryan. He's shooting lights out as always. And a lot of it comes down to the break and the spread off of the break.
Oh yeah, side break definitely is the way to go with the magic rack.
Alright, he gets the break, makes a ball. Looks like he's got a good shot on the 1 too.
He's definitely got a good shot on the 1.
Oh, that's actually a beautiful spread.
Interesting.
That's a pretty good spread. That 2 definitely goes in the side pocket.
It definitely goes in the side, but let's see. How finesse is he going to hit this, or is he going to come
He can make that
back
one
and
nice
forth?
and easy. Hold that cue ball. Or he might just fire it.
I was thinking firing it, just because
And
holding
coming
that
back
was a
up.
little aggressive.
And look at that.
Well,
He only had this little window to go up and down the
Yeah.
table and nails it.
That was a great shot to get back on position. Now he's, looks like he's pretty straightforward in this rack.
Yeah, he's got all the hard shots out of the way now.
Yep.
Alright, hit Lineham. Just a couple shots left to clear this rack out. Oh, that 8 ball gets in the game.
Ooh, that makes it a little interesting. Oh, we got a little party foul here. It's never a good
Yeah.
sign when you hear the stick fall.
He's pretty successful with his jumps.
I saw him Friday shooting, and he made a really good jump shot there too on close range. So I got some confidence in him on this one.
Yeah, he's definitely good at any shot, really, but a jump shot, he's definitely got the skill. Oh,
and he's gonna get lucky with the
seven.
sleeve.
Seven's gonna be in a very tight spot for Kevin as he comes to the table.
I mean, it looks like if he can get around that 8-ball, he could possibly be able to cut that in a little off the rail.
Yeah, I don't think he has much of that 7-ball in his view, but he might be just pushing the 8 onto it. Oh, he's gonna play the shot.
Oh, that was a good try at it.
Absolutely. Not much room, still almost drilled it. Right, hit it a little hard there. Think he'll still be able to ride that down the rail.
Yeah, well, he's gonna play a lot of inside, so he can get back on that 9-ball.
Oh, playing the bank maybe?
Oh, we're playing a safety.
Look at this. That speed control is sickening.
I don't know. I think he left him a little bit to see, cut it down the rail.
I'll tell you this, Kevin's going to try to make that 8 either way. He's going to kick it into the side.
It looks like. The only thing I don't like about those kicks like that is I always seem to send it down the rail and scratch.
That's a tough one to go that far down the rail. Almost drills it into that corner.
Got a hit, but unfortunately,
that's a pretty interesting spot to leave it.
That is an interesting spot. I would say you almost have to cut this in the side to get by your position.
You could definitely hit it up with some draw.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the side was the safer option.
And look at that sleeve.
That was money.
Absolutely sickening speed control. Great out by Ryan Lineham there, putting his team on the hill. Very nice out.
Yeah, that was very nice crew control on that shot in the side.
It's absolutely a pleasure to watch when he's able to pinpoint those cue balls. Their defense is exactly where it needs to go. All right, so we're going next. We're going to be having Steve Hedden versus Justin Bertrand, and since Lineham just broke, it's going to be Steve Hedden's break. Alright, here comes Steve to break rack number 7. And he's been killing it. Alright, and a pretty good break there. Except for that cue ball being buried behind the 7-9. It's spread out enough. Let's see if he's going to push or jump over it. He's going to push. Interesting push shot there. Beautiful bank shot by Justin.
I mean, that
absolutely beautiful.
It was a big pocket, and he almost didn't even need it because he looked like he was close, but he did play it off the 4 a little bit.
It looked like it was going to go clean, honestly. Big shot on that, too, as well.
Yep.
Very good position on the 4. The question is, what's going to happen with that 5?
Yeah.
He could shoot it from either side, this side or this side.
Especially having to shoot it over a ball, too. Oh,
I like that play.
That's a very nice play.
Yeah, can play this 5, come
Yep.
back to the same spot for the
Exactly.
6.
Right on that line.
Beautiful shot.
A little drawback.
Oh, nice touch.
Let's see here, because he looks like he's got a little angle. He might hit the 9, unless he really smokes it with draw.
Yeah, that 9 may help him in the long run.
Yeah, but it might bone him, because if he hits it and puts on the rail, it makes it a little interesting. Yeah, that's what I was kind of seeing. I didn't like that. Ooh.
Definitely hidden behind that 9.
That's why I
That's
said
interesting.
he kind of had to put an aggressive draw on there to get that position.
Or even a little bit of less draw, because then it would have pinged off the 9
Yeah.
and naturally wanted to come up in this general area.
I didn't really like hitting the 9 because I was worried about it sending it to the rail, then having to play the 8 and having to come back all the way down to get to the 9 on the rail. Oh.
Double hits it. Sends it right on the rail for Steve as he comes to the table, hoping to close this out.
Let's see a clean up. We want to clean up this rack here. Everything just a straight draw back. Get
That's interesting.
position.
Rattles it a little bit there.
The pressure might have gotten to him a little bit on that one.
I think he was trying to pull it back for that 9 and thinking more about that than the shot itself. But
Hey,
also, as we know, diamond tables very unforgiving.
that's true.
A lot of those rattles.
And first thing you want to do is just make sure you make that ball first before you get your position.
Well, a lot of times, a lot easier said than done.
This is true.
And Justin closes the match out 5-2. Interesting that the last 2 racks, both players from Team Lineham left poorly on the 8, had to play a defense, and still took the rack.
Still took the rack. It was unfortunate for her.
Yeah, that's going to bring the final, or the overall score from 5-3 to 5-4. Team Lineham getting back into this game. We got plenty more pool to play. Let's see. Coming up next is going to be Steve and Steve versus Justin and John. Don't go anywhere. We'll be seeing you soon. right, welcome back to the Arena Cup, day 2 for the weekend number 2, as we have a great doubles match coming here. All right, and on this great doubles match ahead of us here, we're going to have Justin and John versus Steve and Steve. We're going to have Steve and Steve to break. They're going to be representing Team Bauccio here, as Team Lineham has Justin and John. Dude, we need something more than that.
Can we lock that door?
Are you good, Jeremy?
All right, technical difficulties.
I got him.
That'd be impressive, actually. Dude, can we lock that door for us? Okay. And I believe we're just waiting for John, and he has just gotten back to the table. So we're going to kick things off in this doubles match. And Steve heading to break. This is a pretty big swing match either way.
9-ball doubles. Could be quick.
Yeah, they've been pretty impressive to watch, especially again for this caliber of player on either team.
What a
Oh,
break.
he definitely has the line to see that one ball.
He's got the line, but to get to the 3 looks a little interesting. At that, but then what do you have next?
Oh, that one ball is very deep in that pocket.
Very deep. But unfortunately now he broke it out for...
Especially having to hit this side of the pocket first.
Yeah.
That one ball was pretty tough.
Yeah, you had to almost hit the nipple itself.
Yeah, you almost didn't even want to hit the corner of the pocket. It's a good lead.
I don't know, it looks kind of straight.
It's definitely pretty straight.
He's gonna have to send his withdraw to get back for that 4.
He tried. It's not the worst leave, though.
It's a pretty generous leave.
think he's going to leave us safe right back.
Oh, I would definitely. Right beyond the 8 ball.
Very touchy shot there. Get there, 3 ball. Did not reach the rail. That's ball in hand. 3 foul rule is in effect.
Oh, this could get really interesting then.
We've yet to see one in 1.5 weekends of play here. Again, it's not the easiest thing to do to these kind of players is to get a 3 foul.
Yeah, especially with all of them being able to jump the ball very well.
Yeah, they can pretty much do all of it well. Jump, kick, bank. Let's see if that 6 ball goes on the side. It looks like there may be some room. So if he were to just follow this with the cue ball, that 6 goes on the side. Might be his best bet.
Yeah, that or, I mean, definitely
He
goes in
could
the
come
corner.
through here and shoot the 6 that way.
Just like
Yeah,
that.
that's beautiful.
Now they gotta kind of do the same thing. Come 2 rails around the 9, or hit it nice and soft.
I think, yeah, you hit it soft to get a good look.
No, you went 2 rails back for it. I like that one. I think I would do the same thing. I probably would have stuck it on the rail too.
Every rack has a key shot that'll make or break the whole rack. This could be it here. Beautiful finish here. Absolutely textbook. That's going to be the first rack going to Justin and John, as they also get to break for rack 2.
Is this a race to 5, same teams?
This is, yep, every match is a race to 5. The overall race is to 7. So right now it's still 5-4 in favor of Team Bauccio.
But they're not switching teams, it's the same teams.
Yep, it's the same list right here. So it's going to be these 5 with an alternate against these 5 with an alternate. All right, kicking off.
Oh, what a
Rack
power
2.
break.
Absolutely. Justin with a monster break.
Not the
As he
easiest
tends to
shot,
do.
but definitely makeable.
Yeah, tricky 1 ball here.
That was the problem with playing the
Touch.
safe.
I think it popped out a little bit too far.
I think so. I think that was a shot that I think I would go for. And if I missed it, it at least comes back off the rail, so it's on the rail itself.
A little too much mustard on that one. Steve does have a good opportunity to play a safety here. It may not be hidden by the 8 ball, but still a good leave.
It's a good leave. It's definitely buried, but
I think we're going to see him kick that cue ball way down the table.
I think it's going to go the other way. Yeah.
Oh, he's going to
That's
put it
good.
right behind the 9. That's beautiful.
That's pretty.
Definitely stuck behind the 9 ball there.
Let's see if we're going to see a jump shot. I mean, if you hit the 2 right, if you hit the 2, it's good chances of the Q coming back and hitting the 8, but it'd be a twofer.
Yeah, that's...
If he decides to jump. Looks like he's going to
they're
kick
going to
it.
be kicking it. Steve helping him map it out. Clip that 5 ball, unfortunately.
I think I like the jump there itself instead of the kick. I think I gave you a little more wiggle room.
Yeah, I haven't seen enough of Steve Medeiros' game to know if he's got that in his bag of tricks. Now we got John and Justin coming up with a game plan here.
Yeah, because I'm going to say that 4 goes right off the 6 into the side, so should just be able to run this straight up and get yourself straight on the 4. Oh.
Oh,
Maybe not.
tough to tell if that goes. Looks like it could,
It definitely
probably
goes.
push it off the 6 and definitely put it in. Yeah, something like that. That's a nice shot. This is going to be tough. Unless you want to come.
I mean, this is not bad. Just play top, just come back down. Yep.
As we know on tables like this, it's hard to hit it with that little extra oomph. Because like it could rattle.
Yeah, no, you don't get a lot of wiggle room with these pockets.
Yeah. They keep you an honest player, that's for sure.
That was
Beautiful
pretty.
setup. Look at that English. Looks like he barely hit the ball and it went half the table away.
It's true. He does seem to be a little short, but this shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, John's a very good shot too. That's a beautiful out. That's going to put them 2-0 over Steve and Steve. So if we look ahead, no matter what, we're playing the next match, which is going to be Kevin Bauccio versus Ryan Lineham, the 2 captains facing off. After that, we're going to have Scott Reynolds versus Mike Phipps.
Yeah, this is definitely a key time for Steve, and Steve needs to take this rack to stay in this. You really don't want to be down 3 for a race to 5.
Yeah, that's a tough one to come back from. Big break, nothing dropping there for Steve. Which is going to bring Justin to the table.
Let's see, this is a little
Tough to
interesting
say.
shot because, I mean, you almost want to cut it in, but the bank's there if he decides for it.
Yeah, it's
I think he went for more of the safety option.
yeah, I kind of thought he might, but it looks like he put him right in that window.
Yeah, I think so.
Steve taking a gentle shot there.
I think you're gonna pretty much play the safety here. I think he set him up for.
Yeah, most of these guys aren't afraid to play a good save, so we've seen some very good skilled safety shots.
And there it is, a good one right there.
Yeah, I'm glad I said it out loud because there one is right there. That's a great shot by Steve, especially leaving it that close to the 6 ball. That makes it really hard to try and jump over that.
Yeah, you definitely didn't give myself.
John racing the clock.
Yeah, that was a tough kick shot with that 4 there. It looked like he was, the 4 was kind of in the way for it.
Yeah, it even looked like it was kind of stopped by the 7 from going 2 rails at it. Here goes Steve kicking off this run here.
Nice and smooth on that one.
Looks like he poked it out just enough to reach that 3 ball.
especially since you needed angle to get back to that 4.
Yeah, you had to be in that window between the 8 and 9. I think he wanted to push that 9, but not in that direction.
I don't think he wanted to hit the 9, trying to come through it, past it.
Yeah, landing anywhere in that area.
Alright.
Well, they left a gap for the hit.
It's a gap, but...
Is it enough of a gap for it to make? I think he may just try to leave that cue ball right behind the 8.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he was going for that.
I think he might have got lucky with that wave. He did.
He can definitely see the 4 ball, but doesn't look like enough to make it in this side at least. Maybe this side.
Maybe that side. But you could always try the safety to try to put the 4 behind the 9 or the 6.
Definitely going for that shot. I probably would have as well. Did leave it up there on the rail, which makes any shot more difficult. I think you could just hit this nice and soft, leave the cue ball somewhere around here.
Yep, money. But now getting back for that 6 is going to be interesting. You got to do a lot of top or snap draw this.
It looks like he's got the draw on the cue ball. There's your answer.
A little too much man for that draw.
Yeah, I'm curious if he's gonna bank it or play it safe. I think he's going for the bank shot.
I almost like the cut better just because the 7's where it was.
Goes for the safe.
Oh, that looks like one of my saves right there.
He ain't lying, folks. This could be a very nice looking run out if we can put the 6 down, or the cue ball down by that rail.
Ooh. They got a little overzealous with that one. It seemed like it was a nice, smooth shot. Play it in. You got a natural leaf.
It had some distance, and it was pretty straight. It's ironic, most pool players don't like a straight shot.
This is true.
It's a good cut.
They always say the straighter ones are always the harder ones.
It's true. Talk about keeping pool players honest with tight pockets like a diamond. Straight, long shots also very humbling for most players. One of those shots that sounds easy. It's a pretty good looking run out here.
Yep.
And they're going to close out rack number 3. Justin and John up 3-0 over Steve and Steve.
I'd say this is down 3's rough. They need to take a rack, get some momentum swing.
Yeah, they don't want to find themselves down 4-0. So coming up after this, we're going to have Kevin Bauccio versus Ryan Lineham. If we have another match after that, it'll be Scott Reynolds versus Mike Phipps. And the final match, if we get there, is going to be Tim Schroeder versus Jimmy Flanagan. Justin with a big break for rack number 4.
And position, that's really nice. But I think I almost like running this with top and playing the 2 back in the corner where he's at.
That's
that
a
actually
very good
looks
shot
better.
as well.
Just makes it a little interesting. Side pockets now.
Yeah, I think the real question is what's going to happen with the 3 ball.
I mean, he's at this point, he's got to run it forward and deal with his leave.
He could very well just kind of stop it here to make a 3-5. That's not the worst combo.
It's not.
Looks like
And
that's
what he
going to be
did.
the game plan. Unless he decides to play a defense. Push that 3 this way, leave the cue behind it.
It looks like he's setting up for the combo. I just don't like it. You gotta be careful. If you put that 3 on the rail, you're leaving yourself a tough shot for your next one.
Yeah, no matter what, off of that 5 ball, that 3 is going to want to come up the rail, which,
Yeah.
with this 4 in the way, you kind of want to give it some good heat on this one. Oh, beautiful lead for the 3, but unfortunately missed the shot.
We got a good chance for a run out here. The 4 to the 5 might be the hardest shot on this table right now.
Yeah, I'd agree. Alright, Steve Madero's coming out. See what he can do with this 4 to 5 shot.
He went smooth. I was kind of surprised on that. I was expecting a little bit more draw.
It wasn't a bad shot at all. I think he wanted to make sure he made it more than anything else. And it does still give them control of the table.
Yeah.
Tricky shot here. He may need the extension.
Yeah, over a ball on the rail. And it leaves a tough position shot for your next one.
Goes for the tight cut.
Oh.
Full table shot here.
Yeah, he's got the angle. Oh, don't do it.
Oh, it did.
That's just unfortunate right there.
Yeah, it was a good stroke on that 5 ball. I think he wanted a little bit more draw than the stun he got.
Yeah.
There are no timeouts. They're open to talk amongst themselves for doubles. So it is true doubles.
He's running top. That's what I expected, but it's still... I don't know
It's
if
a
I would have
tight
went
shot.
that way. With ball in hand,
Oh,
I think he could have left himself a little bit of an easier shot. Or his partner, I should say.
I think this 8 ball is that key shot of the rack.
This is... That's what I was afraid of right
That's
there.
a tough break on that.
I wasn't a fan on where they left that cue ball, where they put it up. What a run.
Alright, John's going to finish that rack. Make it 4-0 for Justin and John. Team Lineham looking to finish this one off very quickly.
Little clean sweep.
Yeah, there's been a lot of matches this weekend that have been, 5-1, 5-2. There hasn't been a whole lot of hills yet.
No.
But in a race to 5, I've seen crazier things happen.
I mean, anybody can have that epic comeback. You know what that feels like, right, Jeremy?
Of course.
Yeah.
Especially 9 ball.
Yeah,
The blink of an
especially
eye, this
9
could
ball.
become 4-4.
I mean, 9 ball's anybody's game with... Oh, no.
Oh, he puts a lot of follow on
Off another ball, too. That was just unfortunate.
that. Absolutely.
With
Definitely.
a wide open table, too.
Yeah, you can see that cue ball with a lot of English still on it after it hit that rack.
Even hit the rack, hit a ball before it went in, too.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm surprised he played it like that. I thought he would have, unless it was a lot straighter than it looked.
Well, it looks like that 3 sneaks by the 8 anyway.
Oh,
Yeah.
it did.
It was tight, but These guys know what they're doing.
This is true. Oh,
Look
that
at
was
the
a good
English.
shot.
The English take off as soon as it hit the rail. That's some good speed.
That was perfect. Just run a
We're
little,
just gonna hit
little
it
top
nice and
on it.
easy.
Yeah.
Come down over here. And it looks like this may be it for this match. Justin and John dialed in. Take a 5-0 win in this rack.
That was definitely a clean sweep on that one.
That's gonna bring the overall score here to 5 apiece. It is now a race to 2, ladies and gentlemen.
What a comeback from Lineham's team right now. Being down 5-3 from the start and winning those first 2 matches. It's a big swing.
It's a big swing, and one that Team Lineham was really hoping to get. All right, we're going to take a quick break here, folks. You definitely don't want to miss the next match. We're going to have a singles match, captain versus captain, Kevin Bauccio and Ryan Lineham. That match could be 20 minutes or 5 minutes.
This is a true statement right there.
All right, don't go anywhere. We got some good pool coming. right, folks, welcome back. We got quite a match coming up here. We got Kevin Bauccio versus Ryan Lineham. The captains face off. This is going to be a great match here. And couldn't have asked for a better scenario for these two. The pressure's on 5-5.
5-5.
This is going to put one of them on the hill. This is a big match. The two best players in the room duking it out.
This is the dream match right here. This is definitely what they wanted to see.
For sure. This is going to be a good match. And Kevin's been a little bit more loose with making, 9-ball combos, trying some crazier shots, where Lineham's more like a Van Boning type.
Yeah,
He doesn't move much more than he has to. He'll pinpoint the cue ball instead of letting it ride. So I'm very interested to see how this plays out. They're both incredible jumpers.
This is true. Yeah, playing a safety bench, either one of these guys, you kind of have to marry on. Leave a little bit of gap. They're jumping over that ball.
It better be a damn good save.
It better be a damn good safety. I'm assuming 3 fouls in effect for these guys too.
Yep, 3 foul rules in effect. Show you.
I would like to see it. This would be a good one to see a 3 foul happen. You said first time all week.
Yeah, there has not been one yet. These guys are probably not the ones that we'll see it happen to.
Oh, but it would be fun to see it against these two.
I think it's an interesting rule where if we were playing, you broke, and now I come up and I push, if the incoming player gives it back, it's back to me, not you.
Oh, it's back to the person who played the push.
Yep. Yeah. I think that's an interesting one. I think it's how it should be.
I think so too. I haven't seen that though. Usually it is the other way around.
Right. They still alternate, even though it's not a shot, but I think that is the correct way to play it, to give it back to the player who did the push.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Definitely going to be a some great 9-ball here. I think we're just waiting for the players to make their way over to the table. Tournament Director Frost tracking them down. The room is slowly filling up with more spectators. Love to see that.
Yeah, I'd love to see that.
They all want to see some good pool as well. We get lucky to have a front row seat. Some real action. Kevin and Ryan. I can't believe the captain's facing off here. Last week, Team Senna ended up putting their captain, Rich Senna, for the final match here. So instead of having it as the first match of singles, they put Captain Rich Senna way back here. And ended up paying off because they made it to that final match. And then you got Rich Ice in the Veins Senna being able to pull it off.
I mean, it seems like they do very consistent because Senna seems to always come in clutch in those matches, so absolutely. I would save him to the end too.
I'm not going to call him Ice in the Veins for no reason. That guy
exactly.
is as calm, cool, collected as it gets. Heineken, if you're listening, you got to sponsor this man. I think it was 11 a.m. when I saw him grab his first one, and instantly those nerves gone.
If you see him with the Heineken in his hand, it is over.
He's a phenomenal player. Speaking of phenomenal players, very excited to watch this one. Kevin Bauccio and Ryan Lineham. Looks like we got Ryan to the table. Kevin's here ready. Here we go, folks. Race to 5.
I say this is going to be a pretty quick match.
It could be. Could be a lot of safes. Tough to tell, but It'll be good either way. I don't expect a blowout for either player here.
I'm not expecting a blowout, but yeah, it could be some safety battles. But both these guys, if you give them a chance, they're just gonna run the rack out on you.
Absolutely. No chances. And looks like Bauccio's going to break.
All right, let's see another good break from Bauccio.
Frost bringing over a new clean set of balls here.
That guy is just on fire.
Who, Frost?
Frost.
Oh, yeah, he's everywhere. Again, big thank you to Jason Frost putting on a great event, making sure it goes well. Sometimes during these breaks, he'll go and wash the set of balls and then bring out a brand new set. He makes sure the table's clean, the balls are clean, everything's good to go.
Yeah, that break, he brushed the table, he cleaned it off, he did what he needed to do to make that table premium.
I know a lot of people don't want breaks. The players just want to keep on playing. But the breaks are meant more for people like Frost who are doing a lot during the rack and between racks.
Ooh, that's an unfortunate break to start with there, burying himself on the one.
Yeah, big break, but no reward.
Let's see if he pushes out or he goes for this kick safe. Oh, he's going for a jump.
Oh, just enough room to get to it.
Oh,
that one took a big bounce there.
it took a big bounce. That's a good leave.
In the game, yeah.
But I can already see Lineham going to get his jump stick now.
Oh, yeah. As they call him, Flying Ryan Lineham. Not afraid to go in the air.
Oh, that's so smooth. He makes that look so easy, doesn't he?
He absolutely does. And look at this leave.
Oh.
Jumping itself is difficult enough, but to do it with control is
and to make it look easy. Ooh, that's a rare miss from Lineham right there. That is a surprise.
It is. That could not get deeper in the pocket, but there are a few players that will take a shot like that and use it as fuel. I think he's one of them. Let's see what Bauccio
Yeah, I can
does.
definitely see Ryan coming for vengeance after that one.
Bauccio, see what he can do with this. That three ball pretty tight. Oh, and gives him a hanger right back.
It looks like he might have a window there.
He may take to the air again. Theoretically, you could take that.
He
Could take that there as well.
that really looks like it's gonna go right through there.
It sure did. And left it just
With
enough to
perfect
not.
position.
I told you that guy's speed control is something else. Beautiful shot. I had the pleasure of playing a match against him 2 nights ago, and I couldn't help but just laugh at some of the shots he pulled on me. Very nice.
I mean, sitting on the side of that match, watching it from the side, it was definitely something to watch.
It's not often I lose and I'm still entertained by it.
Yeah, losing, not happy to lose, but not mad about it at the same time.
Absolutely not. As he continues to run this rack out here. Beautiful shot. And not leaving that 9 ball as routine as it gets. That's going to put Ryan up 1-0 as he gets to break the next rack as well.
This could be a 2-rack swing right here. Getting that. It's an unfortunate rattle by Kevin.
Yeah, both players actually.
Yeah.
Both of their first shots really of the day, besides the team battle where they went off against each other twice.
Sure, that just put Lineham up 2-1 in that.
I believe they both won a rack against each other, yeah. Still plenty of 9-ball here to go. Let's see what Ryan can do on the break.
This match ain't even close to being over.
I don't hear singing yet.
Not the easiest position, but it's surely not the hardest. It's should get himself a nice easy leave on the 2 from this.
Sure does.
Yep. That opened everything out for him too, and
what a leap on the 3 at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Come off the rail nice and easy. Yep.
Looking like we're going to have a 30-second rack here.
Yeah, once he made that 2-ball, that rack looked pretty straightforward and routine for somebody like Ryan.
That's a nice run. Very nice
run.
All but over now. Excellent break and run there by Ryan.
Excellent
to put
break
him
and
up
run.
2-0. Kevin gets to break the rack number 3. Let's see if he can return the favor.
He's definitely hoping for it. That's for sure. He needs it.
He's hoping for it and definitely capable of it. Looking for a monster break here from Kevin.
Yeah, he definitely needs a good break here. A nice clean shot on the 1-ball after this will be very nice. That 4-ball looked like it rattled down for him.
It sure did, but the table looks pretty clean.
3-2. Yeah, slow down. Yeah, that's a great shot.
Absolutely. Good pace.
I think run this was just straight top, come back down for the 3.
Come off the rail, maybe come this way.
Exactly.
Well, sometimes I should just leave that drawing on there because they keep going, following it.
Your lines are spot on right now.
Yeah, a little bit. That's because I just get to draw them. They're over here actually making the lines work. Oh, it looks like it popped out just enough.
Knowing what to do and knowing what being able to do is 2 different things.
Absolutely. And let's just say I'm not playing in this event, so...
Yeah. We all knew you would definitely be a coach.
Wow, great shot. Absolutely going behind that 7-ball.
That's perfect.
Was touchy, yeah. Anywhere middle of the table, he's got this done.
All you want to do is leave this in the middle of the table. Nothing crazy here. Yep. Left himself perfect angles to get back out for the 7-2. Yeah, right off the rail. Perfect.
Great shot.
What do you think? I imagine you want to run this with top, right? To get better for an angle?
Definitely putting some top and right.
Yeah. I don't know if you want to...
Well, just like Ryan last rack, setting himself up absolutely flawless on that 9-ball.
Boom.
Great run by Kevin. He says, not yet, Ryan.
Yep. Return the favor, said, okay.
As Ryan's going to be breaking this next rack.
This could go on for a minute.
Like I said, this could be a 20-minute match. This could be a 5-minute match.
I mean, with the magic rack, with both these guys, I imagine there's going to be some back-to-back breaking runs, and maybe even some more.
Yeah, we just saw 2 already.
Yeah. Yeah. Just had to warm up that first rack.
The last time I played Ryan, we started the match with 8-ball, and he broke and ran 2 to start the match. So he's definitely capable of pulling some out.
Oh yeah. I think this is a lot more interesting when it's alternate break, because with either of these guys, if winner breaks, you're either not going to shoot or you won't shoot for multiple racks.
The break means so much against this caliber of player, this format, this equipment. The break truly is the deciding factor sometimes.
Ooh, and that.
Extra 4-ball after that break.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting. That 2-ball on the rail there. It looks like it's off enough to be able to go on the side, though.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's going to play it safe here. Just send that cue ball behind these.
I mean, he could go for this and still come out for the 2-ball. Oh, no, he played the safety.
And he's going to come right up behind that 5.
Not as much as he needed, though.
There is room to jump.
I definitely see him been jumping this ball.
Yeah, both players pretty proficient at that. The concern to me really is if he does make this 1 ball, the cue's going to not leave very pretty for that 2.
Yeah, that's...
Great shot, though.
Great shot, but got no justice on that leave for that 2-ball. We'll see here. It looks like a pretty nice cross side. It should get you on the 3-ball after if you make it.
Oh, he went for it.
He went for it. Oh, don't
Stay
do
up,
that.
cue ball.
Alright. He let Lineham get back to the table, so let's see if Lion runs this out.
Great shot.
First one down.
Clutch shot. If he gets back on his line here, I think there's not much stopping him.
I mean, he set himself up for a perfect. I mean, just come right back down table. Yep, just like that.
Great shot. I think he wanted to be a little bit higher on the table over that 5, but
he definitely got on the wrong side of that 5-ball to get his position. Let's see, what are the odds he banks this ball to give himself a good position on the 6?
I think he's just going to play the cue around the table instead. Yeah.
That's the one sucky thing about that shot is...
Look at this.
The scratching, but that's so much money.
Unbelievable. Fantastic shot by Ryan.
Just runs this forward. Hopefully just doesn't put himself on the rail. Shoots it all the way up.
Yeah, because if you're going to leave the cue ball here and shoot the 7 up, you're naturally going to leave for that 9.
He did leave himself a little on the rail, but
like I said, any bit of top, you're still going to be good on that 9. Oh, absolutely beautiful.
That was clean.
And it looks like Ryan's going to take rack number 4. That's going to bring it to 3-1 in favor of Ryan Lineham, as Kevin Bauccio is going to get ready to break for rack 5.
Alright. This is a big swing rack right here. You don't want to be going into 4-1 on Ryan.
Hey,
down 4-1.
We saw what Kevin did last time he got the break. So.
It's true.
I don't hear singing yet.
I don't see singing, but I sure see a lot of spectators watching this.
Yeah. Room's filling up. Love to see it. Everybody here to watch this great pool, whether online or in person. Thank you for watching either way. The only thing better than watching pool is watching great pool. cheering on people you know. Unfortunate break there for Kevin as the cue ball finds a pocket.
Yeah, that's not good, especially with that 9 sitting in the pocket. Ryan could definitely take this easy 9 ball.
I think he's gonna.
Yeah. This is a big swing, too. Gonna be down 4-1 with Ryan's break.
Ryan calling the 9 ball in the corner. And makes it. That's going to be a very quick rack 5, bringing it to 4-1. 4-1 in favor of Ryan Lineham, who now gets to break. Dangerous position to be in.
Yeah, this is needs to be a little epic comeback here, but it's tough, especially with alternate break, to come back from this when you have somebody like Ryan, who he only needs 1 break to win.
Yeah. Like I said, a lot of times that break can make or break a rack, as we just saw.
As we just saw, yeah. Because if he doesn't scratch on that one, he has that combo eventually.
Yeah. Even, no matter where the cue lied, at least he had, an attempt at the one. But
yeah.
when you don't even get the attempt, different ball game. There we go, Ryan to break, rack 6.
Oh, that's a good break right there. Oh, well, he got the 3 on the 8. So we'll see what he does here. Does he go for the combo or try to play it safe? Oh no, I'm sorry. 1 ball's there. I thought it was the 9. Even still, though, it's not the easiest shot. I see him playing a safety right here.
I think you may be right. Trying to put it right behind that 9, but it doesn't matter. That 7's in the game.
I think it's still a good lead, but I see. I think Kevin can see the edge of that 1 to be able to cut it in. But no matter what, you still have to worry about that 3 ball next.
Yeah, definitely not a pretty 3 ball.
Oh, what a shot!
Firing that 1 ball in.
He definitely fired that in. But now he's got to do the same thing. Worry about that 3 ball.
Watching him play yesterday, I'd be surprised if he didn't take that 1 ball shot. He's not afraid of firing at a tough shot, and he's making quite a bit of them.
I actually like. He could also make hit the 3, cue off the rail into the 8 to try to make that 8 ball.
Kevin's gonna use his extension here. It's a good shot to use it for. You don't want to rush a shot like this.
I mean, oh wow.
He's gonna play that 3 into the opposite pocket. What a shot.
I mean, he lasered that in. But now he's got to deal with the leave he left himself. It's kind of a tough leave. Lucky enough the 6 is there to protect him.
I was just going to say that 6 ball there is protecting the scratch. If he wanted to try and cut that 5 this way, the cue ball is not in much danger.
Oh, such a beautiful shot right there.
Once again, not afraid to fire away.
He's going to have to do it again, too. He's surely not making this rack easy for himself.
No, but regardless of how easy or difficult it is, it just matters if you get there.
When he played the safety, I'm so very surprised he played the safety there. Been firing him in.
Yeah.
Especially with that 8 ball making that pocket. Really, it's a big pocket. Very forgiving pocket going for the bank.
Yeah, I think he wanted to leave the 6 ball a little higher on that rail than he did. Because a little higher up on that rail, he wouldn't have the opportunity to bank it back towards the 8.
That's true.
You could see him before the shot kind of like pointing to that spot on the rail.
Calling the 9 just in case, he says.
He's going to call the 9 in this pocket just to be safe. Again, if you do make the 9 without calling it, it is not end of rack.
Look how big that pocket was. That's what I'm saying. very forgiving. And that with perfect position.
An absolutely incredible shot there.
There's a little, just gotta draw this right one rail to get for the 9 to shoot in the corner. Come off the rail, yep.
Is he going to follow it? Or?
No, he's gonna play probably a draw.
Oh, no, he's following it.
Oh, he did follow
Look
it.
at this. Not the easiest shot left. And that's going to be the match.
That's match.
Lineham wins in a score of 5-1.
That's a good out.
That's going to put Team Lineham on the hill.
Yeah, look at that. Ryan asserting his dominance like normal.
He's one hell of a competitor, that man.
He is.
All right, and coming up next, we're going to have Scott Reynolds versus Mike Phipps.
All right, and what Lineham's team's on the hill too, so this is going to be very interesting.
Scott shooting absolutely amazing yesterday.
Scott definitely
Mike
needs
looking to end that a little bit today, but
Scott definitely needs to win this to give his team a chance to go hill with these guys.
yeah, we'd love to see one more match at the end here.
I would love to see a hill match in this. That would make it one of those matches.
Hey, we got one last weekend.
Yeah.
Somebody even said it when they walked in today. It was 5-3. And then to start the day, the next day, they brought it up to this again. So we may be seeing that 5-3 go with the lead going into day one is not great, but this is still not over yet, folks.
I mean, what, Lime's team just won the last 3 sets
Yeah.
tonight to give them the lead 6-5.
The day started at 5-3. It is already 6-5 now in favor of Lineham. All right, we're going to let you watch a few of these practice shots. We'll be back momentarily, folks. right, welcome back, folks. We got a great match here. Scott Reynolds versus Mike Phipps. This is the 12th match of the overall event. Team Lineham is on the hill. If Mike Phipps can win this match, then it is over. Scott Reynolds looking to make sure that doesn't happen and push it to one final match.
So who do you think would be the favorite in this match? I'm not really knowing any. I don't really know either one of these guys.
I think they're pretty close, but I would have to think Scott has a slight edge. But again, in a race to 5, it's hard to really gauge who's going to pull that off because anything can happen.
I mean, especially in 9-ball too, when it's anybody's game.
Yeah, Scott did play incredible yesterday, but
Oh, what a great lag by.
yeah, it looks like Scott wins the lag.
Yeah, that was a great lag by Scott.
Scott played incredible yesterday. If he can keep that up, I think he's in good shape here. But it is a new day, so
It's a new day, but it's hard to play bad with pool glasses.
well, I mean, being able to see definitely has
Helps,
its advantages,
right?
Mike looking to make sure they can close this out. Scott, it's going to be pretty difficult to keep that from happening. All right, here we go to kick it off. First
right.
rack of the match. Pretty decent spread there. At
Pretty
least you can
decent
see the
spread.
one ball.
You can see the one, but he's got to shoot over the 9.
I think if he can make it, just leave that cue ball in this quadrant, he can make that 2 on the side.
I think the biggest thing is to be careful not to scratch. See his head in there, but that's good
Yes.
speed control.
It looks like that 6 may be in the way for the corner pocket over
Yes.
there. Oh,
I
he's
think
got
the
the
5's
5
in the
and
way,
the
too.
6.
This could be a good safety though. A little draw. Try to put the cue behind the 8.
Leave the cue here, yeah. Touchy shot, but I like the idea. Oh, he plays a different safe altogether.
Played a different save,
Yeah, it
but
worked out pretty well.
he left him a bank shot, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But it makes it that he can get defense back.
Yeah, but also, let's say you do bank this 2 ball. That cue's going to come out behind the 5 and be in this area. That's not going to make for an easy 4 ball next.
No. The safety
See
was
if the
definitely.
6 ball stayed in the game.
The 6 ball is definitely in the way.
Yeah, definitely not an easy shot for Scott coming up.
Looks like he's going to get his jump stick. Let's see his jump game here.
Yeah, he's going up and over. That 6 is a good 1.5 away from that cue ball. That's a long jump.
It's definitely a long jump. Let's see.
Looks like he may only have to jump half the ball, though. Great attempt.
That was a good attempt, good hit. See now he left a shot. The 2 definitely goes.
Does go up that rail. Not very easily.
A little overcut on that one.
Overcut that one here. He does have... Scott does have a look at the 2.
It should be a nice simple position shot, nice and soft, and
A little
just
bit
get
of
it
right
up
English
table.
to keep
Yeah.
it straight coming back out.
Oh, he didn't play the right like you were saying.
I think a little more right would have been ideal to have it here so you could just kind of stop
Yeah.
it on the 4-ball, but
Well, let's see.
still in good shape.
You should be playing this into the 8 to hold for the 5. Oh no.
Oh, played it off the 8.
Too much draw.
A little too much pepper on it.
Yep. Yeah, that's definitely a shot you want to hit it nice and soft with a little bottom just to hit the 8 ball and hold it there.
I don't know if I would have put bottom on that if I was going to use the 8.
No?
I think the 8 itself was going to keep it where I wanted it to go.
I just feel like if you play top sometimes and hit that ball, it still rolls forward.
It's true. You can play with nothing. Neutral.
Ooh, going for the little 5-9 combo here.
Mike takes a quick rack to make it 1-0 in favor of Team Lineham. Andy gets the break.
It's a good way to take advantage of the scratch right there.
100% 9-ball. No wild 9, but you can call it. So if you have a chance to make it early, they're not afraid to fire away at it.
No.
Mike taking a quick 1-0 lead.
That was aggressive.
Got some commotion going on over here.
Looks like somebody made a ball.
All right. Tournament Director Frost getting the rack ready for Mike to break. Only the second rack here starting out.
See a good break by Scott here. No, Mike, I'm sorry.
Looking to capitalize off that quick combo. Put himself up 2-0 in the blink of an eye.
Oh, what a break. Oh, Eddie
break
hit that
there.
cue. Oh, the 2 kicked it back. Perfect.
That's not bad. Everything out in the open here.
No, I guess the biggest thing right now is getting back for that 2 ball. It looks like the 9's kind of in the way, and you really don't want to go off the 9 either.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe a defense is the better play here.
Yeah, I try to stick the cue behind the 7 or the 6.
Yeah. The only problem is to get that angle, you'd shoot the one at this rail. So at best, it's going to come back out this way. Or you could just make it and push everything out of the way.
Now this is your perfect time for their safety right now.
Yes. You could bank that too. Put
Yep.
the cue ball behind the 4-8.
It probably puts the 2 behind the 3 as well.
Absolutely. Or, if you really are feeling frisky, you could try to bank that 2 ball into that gap.
Looks like it's a tight gap, but it's got chances. Oh, he went for it.
Oh, he nailed it.
No. Oh, that's so
He
clean.
nailed it. What a shot.
That was impressive.
No love on that leave.
It looks like he might be able to cut that 3 in
Does he have the late?
I think he does.
Looks like he does.
Yeah. Oh, he might
Good
not
effort
like this
there.
one.
Oh, I think he did bounce off that 6 ball enough.
The 4 definitely goes in the corner, but it makes it interesting.
Yeah, kind of tough to tell how much of that 4 he can see.
Not even that. You play not enough bottom, you could scratch too much top. Not enough top, scratch as well.
Oh, good
Yeah, that
effort.
was a
I think
tough
that
putt.
keeper's going to look pretty, though.
It was a good setup. Good setup for the 6
Oh.
if you made the shot, and a good safety. What a two-way shot right there.
Yeah. Let's see how Scott wants to approach his 4 ball.
I know, it looks like he almost has to go that way, but I think the 7's in his way. I think the best bet might be 2 rails past the underneath between the 7 and in the side pocket, and just go 2.
That's funny. I thought the 7 was in the way of the 2 rail. But Looks like he's going that way. Oh. Right around every side of that 4.
I think he just needed to put a little more left on that to come a little sharper off that second rail.
Let's see how Mike handles this with ball in hand.
I mean, the tough part is the 6 is pretty close to that side pocket, so I honestly like shooting the 4 right in the corner and putting your cue right on the rail and dealing with your leaf. Yeah.
Mike racing the clock now. It's a good shot. That's about where you want to be. You can just stun or a little bit of draw, yeah.
I think a little draw just to put yourself in the middle of the pocket so you're not shooting on the rail. Draw it back like 4 or 5 inches.
Plus, like we said, pool players do not like straight shots.
No. Oh, you put too much on.
He got around. He's okay.
He got around. That was fortunate. A little risky.
Definitely risky. Now I think
He's gonna have to play that.
go 2 or 3 rails that
Yeah.
way.
With a little bit of right spin. Yep, just like that. Oh, that died on that rail, didn't it?
Yep.
But he left himself the shot. He still left himself a tough shot to get back for the 9, because you definitely don't want to put too much draw on this, because that side pocket will suck that ball right up.
It's very true. He could opt to play top and
come around,
try to
but
come back up. But
that's a lot of force.
it is. That makes the shot far more difficult.
Yeah, that's...
Oh, it's in the hole.
No, oh... Wow.
Wow.
And he set him up for him.
Well, that was an interesting
Yeah. What do you think?
play out there.
Think he goes 2 rails and shoots the 9 in the corner?
I think he's going to make it with top, come up this way.
I was thinking of coming on that second rail with left spin. Like that. Oh, we hit it too hard. Sit.
That English took.
That English took. He hit that a little aggressive.
Looked like it was fine until it hit this rail, and then it rocketed.
Yeah, he just put that little bit too much, either too much spin or just hit a little too hard.
Still a makeable cut, not an easy cut.
An easy cut. These ones are very interesting because it could scratch on the side or the corner if you place it.
Oh, what a shot.
That's what I was
Racing
afraid
the
of.
clock as well.
Oof. That was a good
Shot
shot
it
by
with
Scott.
1 second on the shot clock and drains it. Fantastic.
All right, way to tie it back up 1-1.
Yeah, that's 1-1 here.
And he wins the break.
He also gets the break. Big advantage. Could be.
Could be.
Ties it back up and now gets the break.
It's definitely the swing he needs right here. If he takes this rack, this will be a good back-to-back swing.
Yeah, that's definitely a momentum shift.
For sure.
People underestimate how much the momentum change can really affect the pool game.
Oh, a lot of comebacks are all about one shot, getting that momentum back off of one shot, and
You can inflate somebody as quickly as deflate somebody.
exactly.
That's 9 ball, baby.
That is.
That's why we all love it and hate it.
Yep. Those first 5 balls are very easy to make.
That was some of the best 9 ball advice I got as I got better at the game was do not miss after the 6.
Yes.
On the 6 or ball. If you're going to miss, do it in the first 5 balls.
Yep.
Oh,
I say that for all of it. If you're going to miss early.
yeah.
But
Well, 8 ball, that can be brutal. But
Well, even in 8 ball, I don't mind missing early in the 8 ball, just not in the end.
yeah. Oh, definitely far more detrimental to
Yeah.
miss at the end. And we see Scott having an unfortunate bounce of that cue ball into the corner pocket.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Let's see what he does with this. That 3 ball definitely goes in the side, but you gotta stick it, and then you gotta get position back on the 4 afterwards. He got his position.
He did. I think he's going to just draw it.
I mean, it looks like he left it really straight, so I think the draw might be his safest save his bet. I mean, he could play this with a little top left.
I think. Yeah.
Just like that.
Oh, that's a beautiful touch.
That was pretty. But he still left himself a little angle. I think
that's a good angle, though.
yeah. I would rather be a little straighter, I think, but he can play it with like a little bottom right and spin off nice and... Oh, he did the other way. That was interesting. I think a nice soft touch on that one gives yourself a little bit of an easier shot on the 5, less risky.
Yeah, sometimes too it's a little easier to make the ball with a little bit more mustard than a gentle shot in that regard, especially if you're still trying to keep that bottom English on the cue ball.
Trying to keep that spin.
Some soft bottom. Very difficult to do. Oh, comes up a little short.
No. He came a little short, but he doesn't have a bad leave. That slowed down a little more than expected.
Yeah, that's a pretty straightforward shot for Scott.
Yeah. It's all about speed control right here, getting onto that 7 to get yourself to the 8.
Yeah, you think he's going to play that and come this way?
That's what I would... So just a little softer so he can run this to top and shoot the 8 down. Yeah.
Like so. Yeah.
Like so. He plays top, he get on the back side of that 8 ball, and you can shoot it all the way down.
Yeah, a little bit of back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing bottom.
I like it. Don't get too close to the 9.
I'm not sure how much I like that. I would think the straight top I think would have been a little bit safer.
I think in general he seems to be a bit more confident in his draw. So, he played your strengths. So now he can do 2 draw shots for the 9 instead of 2 follows.
Yeah, that's the one problem is you might be more comfortable at the bottom, but you're making your shots tougher.
True. Tougher for who?
Well, it seems for him because he doesn't have the best leave on the 9 ball here.
Another dot shot.
Yeah. Yep, that was a great shot.
Great shot on the 9 by Scott. Puts him up 2-1.
There's multiple ways to run a rack out.
Always. It's one of my favorite parts about pool is there's not one way to do it.
Yep.
And surprisingly, even though it, messes me up a lot, I love the break. Starting every rack off with the break is, I think, a great way to truly randomize the rack.
Are you saying so you like to break?
Just in general, starting off any rack of pool,
Yeah.
somebody has to break. Because then that really does randomize what the table looks like.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And it gives us...
Once it gets too predictable, thanks to Corey Duel, they'll change up how it's done just to make it unpredictable again. Because if it really was that predictable, it would not be as fun.
I think it would have been a little bit more different, too, if they did the magic rack for the 9 on the spot here, too, like they do in some tournaments. Because, with the 1 on the dot,
changes the game,
it definitely changes the game. With the 1 on the dot, they're all breaking from the side because
it's a little more predictable
the
than
wing ball's going in almost every time.
For sure. Here we go, Mike Phipps breaking rack number 4.
Yep, look at that 8 ball got launched into that pocket.
You can still see the 1.
You can see the 1, but unfortunately he has to really send this ball around the table to try to get back for that 2.
Oh, we're going to pause the shot clock.
Cleaning that ball off.
Yep. Tournament Director Frost notices a spot on the ball. I'm going to restart the clock.
Alright, let's see what he's going to do here. There are different opportunities, but with that 6-5 sitting in the way of coming back around the table, you could try to put this with like a bottom left and go past the 9 and come back up, just so it comes straight off the rail.
Oh, hitting some traffic there to slow the ball down.
That was the
you
problem.
You can at least
though.
still see the 2 ball.
You can see it, so I'm assuming now, he has a possible bank shot still. It does go in that corner. And if he makes it, it does give himself the leave on the 3.
Yeah, true enough.
Oh, he went for the save to bury behind the 3, and
I think he
I'm
left
not
it
sure
open.
he got that.
I think that's open enough for
I think
Scott
it is.
to shoot right at that 2
A
ball.
little top with some left to try to get back down for that 3 ball.
Yeah, even just a little bit of a regular top. Come back middle of the table. When in doubt, middle of the table.
Yep. But now this is it looks like he definitely has the leave to shoot the 4 in the corner instead of going for the 9. I don't think the 9 is probably the smart play to go for here after the fact.
Yeah, as we saw, he likes his draw, so he's going to put it back middle of the table, I think.
Yeah.
Absolutely he does.
And then this
And
one,
you'll never guess what he's going to do here.
he's definitely drawing this one to shoot the 5 right in the side.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, or, I mean,
I
actually,
think he's got just enough angle, too, to...
actually, he might not want to put that in the side because the 6 ball's kind of buried.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, money.
Again,
So now-
I should leave that line there to draw,
Yeah.
because it looks like it's...
I mean,
They
you
look
put
like they're following it.
I imagine he draws us back to shoot the 6 behind the 9.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
as
right
you're
there.
past this line, you're
Yep.
good.
Oh, he did
Makes a
not
good
get
shot.
it.
Tough to tell if he can see that, but judging by the way he picked his chalk up,
He definitely did not get his leave there, but he should be able to still hit this ball.
yeah, he might have to bank it.
Oh, that was unfortunate, but
Goes
he
for the
got a
bank
good
and
leave.
comes away with a defense. Definitely blocking that 6 ball, at least
Yes.
from making it in the side.
At least for making it. Yeah, he might be able to actually cut this.
All the way up in the corner.
Yeah.
Tough to tell how much he can really see of that 6 ball. We'll find out soon.
It looks like he should be able to at least get the hit on the ball, but he's got to watch out for the scratch on the side.
Yeah. Smart play using his extension
Yeah.
early so that he can take his time looking at the shot. You only get 1 per rack, so if it's a shot, you really have to focus. It's a good idea to do so. Looks like he is going to go up and over.
He's going to go up and over with it. On the rail, too, it's a tough jump shot.
Very tough.
And it's if you're going for in the corner, I mean, with the jump, that scratch is definitely there.
Comes up a little wide.
When he went for the cut on the side, unfortunate.
Yeah, he went to make that 6 with the
Yeah.
jump. I think I liked trying to make it in the corner just because it left you a little bit better, whether it's offensively or defensively.
Yeah. The only thing I don't like about going to the corner is you're hitting the wrong side of that 6, so it kind of sends you into the into the side.
Yeah, and you could have hopped the cue ball off the table if you don't
Yeah.
hit the 6 dead on.
Yeah.
Scott looking to clean this up here.
This should be a nice routine. Yep.
Good control there. Leave a pretty straightforward 9 ball.
Here we go.
And Scott
Good
finishes
shot by
that
Scott.
rack, putting him up 3-1,
we
and
go.
gets the break.
And gets the break. I think he did that last. He did that last time too.
Yeah, it's a pretty common trend. I've noticed that when they win the rack, they get to break next. So, again, the alternate break format, though, is a good way to keep it kind of fair play. Of there could
for
be
sure.
people that are breaking,
All right.
well, break and run, break and run.
Monster breakers.
Absolutely. One of the best matches I've ever seen was in the Moscone Cup one year. Sky Woodward against Albin Ocean. Albin won the lag. Broken ran. Sky for the next rack because it's alternate break. Broken ran. It came down to hill of nothing but break and runs on each other.
Yeah.
Albin breaks, makes a couple balls, and plays a dirty defense. Sky jumps it, makes it, runs the rack out.
Yeah.
So
that's
neither one of them
brutal.
missed a single shot. Even the defense was good, but unbelievable. Not
When you're-
one missed shot between each player. That's insane.
That's insane.
All right, Scott coming up to break rack number 5.
It's a good break, too. That one should sit perfect for him.
One definitely sit pretty. That 2-ball, a little bit of an issue.
He should be able to break that out nice. If his is nice and easy, a little breakout here should get him perfect for that 2.
You can break it out, yes, but does that mean you're going to get a shot at the 2?
That's why I say hit this soft, so just a nice smooth, see.
He can see the 2, but
You can see it, this should be a nice safety. Put himself right behind the 3-ball for that safe, yep. Little spin, yep. That's pretty.
great shot.
That is pretty.
And put it close enough to that 3-ball where you're not even going to think to jump this one.
Oh no. You're going to have to go 1 rail and hopefully don't hit that 4-ball first. That's a great hit.
Absolutely. Almost made that 2-ball off the 4.
2 rails was ballsy there too. I think I would have went one at it.
I like the 2 because it avoids what you just said, the possibility of hitting the 4. But if you were going to go 1 rail and hit the 4 first, then you probably weren't going to hit the 2 at all. Scott coming up with a
That's a
very
great
risky,
shot. That was very risky.
very risky stop shot there, but he pulls it off. Now you can make that 3, and the cue ball is always going to want to come back into the open for that 4.
Yeah, it's a natural position for himself. Just all speed at this point. That looks pretty good. Yeah.
It's a good angle to just pull it a little bit back for that 5.
With somebody who likes to put bottom on the shot, this is a money shot for him.
Not just this shot, but you could just stop stun the rest of the way through the rack.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Yeah. Another little stop shot right here should get you perfect.
Yeah, maybe just a tiny bit of draw.
I mean, you could draw this out and play the 7 in the side if you wanted to get a little bit better on the 6. But it seems like a lot of work to do for little stop shots all the way through.
Beautiful.
Looks like he might have a little too much angle on that 7.
Well, he's on the 6.
That's probably the right ball to shoot at. The 6 ball?
Yeah.
That's right.
In that case, you're right. I would have liked the stun on the 5 to the 7, but luckily that 6 ball.
Yeah, that is true. 7 does go after 6, pretty sure. I
Now
guess
he gets to break out that draw stroke.
He is going to for sure.
Come back this way and up the table.
He could almost just go straight with that angle he has. Doesn't even have to go off that rail. That's why I don't like to go off that rail. That risk. That was very fortunate for Scott right there.
Him laying out a little of emotion of how close that really was. He's going to use his extension and take his time.
I mean, if that scratched, I could definitely see those pool glasses go flying.
Absolutely not. Excellent shot.
That was nice.
Scott with the run out, bringing him up 4-1.
That was very fortunate non-scratch.
Yeah, he had a couple of those actually with the 2-ball when he did it down here.
I don't know what that feels like because they always scratch when I'm that close.
Then again, these are diamonds.
This is true.
You get a lot of balls to rattle, whether it's the object ball or the cue ball.
Yeah, you have to scratch clean to go.
In a tournament on diamonds, I tried once where I knew I was going to hit the 8-ball after I hit my object ball. They were so close that there was no avoiding it. So I shot it hard to hit the 8-ball at the pocket, knowing that it would rattle because I hit it hard. So I shot it hard, made my object ball, 8 flies up table, dead center of the pocket, goes in, we lose, knocked out of the tournament.
Oh, that's brutal.
So I wouldn't count on them rattling, I'll tell you that. Here we go. Rack
Anytime you're
6.
playing into the 8 ball, an 8 ball is scary.
Absolutely.
All right, good break to start with. Oh, maybe what, 3 balls on a break? No, 4 balls on a break.
4 balls on the break. Absolutely. Monster
That was
break
a
by
monster
Mike.
break with position on the 3, but the problem is getting to that 5 ball is going to be interesting. You don't really want to play draw because of the side pocket. So, what do you think? Top with a whole bunch of right to try to come back through the 8 ball? Little
I
3
think
railers?
even just making it gentle, you still can see the 5 to play a defense.
Yeah.
There's no need to try and force the run out.
Like that.
Oh,
Going for the
there
9.
you go. Calling the 9 ball.
Yeah.
Also a good option.
I still think I would have sent that 3 rails to try to get a little closer.
Yeah. The tougher shot now for the easier shot later.
Yeah.
Racing the clock as the shot clock gets lower.
Oh, what a shot!
Absolutely amazing shot by Mike.
That was
Making
a great
quick
shot.
work of that rack.
Yep. Gotta watch out for this epic comeback by Mike right here, making that beautiful shot.
Yeah. Break, 3 ball, 9 ball.
Yep.
3 shots, rack over.
4 balls on the break, makes 1 shot, combos the 9 ball in. Just devastating for Scott on that rack.
Well, Scott didn't really do anything on that rack, so...
He didn't do anything, but like we were
Great
talking
job.
about early, that momentum change.
Yeah, well, I think that's partly why he wasn't afraid to fire that 9 ball, too. Sometimes, if it's a close battle, like if it were 3-3, you would not be going for that 9
no.
ball. But being down 4-1, you fire away at that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even if you're the 4 at that point. If you're up 4-1, why wouldn't you fire at
You
that?
have to go for it because you have the leeway.
Exactly. The spread is, whether it's in your favor or not, when the spread is that big, you got to go for those big shots.
For sure.
Coming up here, rack 7. Scott Reynolds to break. Looking to close this match out.
That's a good break too. He should have a leave on that 1, and he's got an out of position to get back for that 2. It just hits it nice and smooth.
Yeah, definitely enough room on that 1.
Enough room on that 1, and not even nice and smooth. You could play those a little bit of pace and come 1 or 2 rails back for that 2. Yeah, 2 rails back for it. That was pretty. But now let's see what he does here. Is he gonna draw this back and play top? I know he's been drawing a lot.
I think he will opt to draw it.
He is.
Good shot. That angle.
The angle
Now
gives him
making
the
it
6.
easier to get back across table for the 6. I think I liked that play more than the top anyway.
In the top.
Whether you're a fan of top, bottom, what have you.
Yeah, because I guess if you did play top, there was a chance you'd come in and hit that 9 ball. Ooh.
Cheats the pocket. Not easy to do on a table like
No,
this.
that's why you like. That's why you hit him nice and soft.
Yeah.
If you hit that any harder, that rattles.
Yeah, that was a very good shot. A good position. Keep rolling. Wait for a tough shot. I'm curious if he's gonna go for this cut or play it safe.
This is a very routine safety, but the cut is
It
there.
is, but
I
I'll tell you
think I
this,
like-
if you're feeling it, you gotta take it.
I think I like going for the cut here.
He sure did.
Yep. With perfect position too. This should be a nice natural position to get back for that 9.
Little top
Oh, 1
coming
rail.
this way.
I think it's gonna be thinner than that. I think it's gonna come down where there's pinky is. No, not that way either.
That's definitely where he's going.
what I was
Wow,
thinking.
you were right on that call for once, huh?
Yeah, it happens
Very
every once in a
nice.
while. Dog gets a bone.
Pretty similar 9-ball shot that he had
Yeah,
a couple racks ago.
this should be nice and routine too. Just nothing crazy to it. Just run anything but bottom. Oh,
Oh, hangs the 9-ball.
that was devastating.
That was a difficult shot.
It was.
The shot itself was difficult, but
It
the
looked
pressure
like-
behind it
It
too.
looked like he chicken winged it a little bit too. He kind of bumped his elbow out when he shot that. Like he almost lost track of his English.
Mike Phipps stealing that rack, bringing it to 4-3 in favor of Scott.
And Mike gets the break now, right?
Yep, Mike gets the break. Trying to come back from a 4-3 now.
So I said that momentum switch off that combo on that 9.
Yeah, hey, if you want to talk momentum switch, even that last 9-ball shot
Yeah.
adding to the momentum.
Yeah.
But he had quite a hell of a run leading to that 9, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that's fully a momentum switch there.
I mean, Mike made that beautiful combo on the 9, and then unfortunately Scott had the nice run out, but he couldn't finish it up.
All right, coming in rack number 8. Mike Phipps to break. Looking to even this match up at 4 apiece. Quite a break there. At least he's got a decent look at the 1.
It looks like it might swing by the 4 a little bit.
Yeah, it definitely goes by the 4.
It's pretty tight though, because like you said, you can't really go off the rail too much unless you really hit it nice. And
Oh, that's a nice shot.
That was pretty.
Very nice shot.
It's a nice setup too. That shoot this 2 ball. See, play it with top to come out, or try to play it with like a little stun and shoot the 3 in the side.
Personally, I like the leaving the cue ball near the 2 to shoot the 3 this way.
That's what I was thinking too. Oh, a little overzealous.
Leaving that 2 out in the open.
I mean, it definitely goes by the 9. I don't see him going for the 9 ball here. I see a nice. Just play this.
Now, like we said, if there's a big gap in the score, sure, but now it's closer. You don't go for that 9.
No. I don't think you'd really want to go for that 9 anyways. It was kind of a.
It
Well,
wasn't.
it
Yeah,
was-
it wasn't an easy one.
No. It was an easier make than it was a 9 ball.
It's a beautiful stun there.
Let's see him get back for this 5 ball here. It's a little straight draw. He's got a little angle, but it should just draw it straight back for that
Yeah,
the
that's
5 ball.
Straight draw brack will put you right around here, which is exactly what you want.
Ooh,
No,
got a little
that's
short on it.
still a good angle though to get for the 7.
Yeah, if you want to, I think he kind of has to go 2 rails now though. Unless he decides to play this with a draw. But the problem with the draw is it's got a chance of scratching. Yeah, perfect. I didn't like you putting it the other way, but that's what I was
That's a
thinking.
nice shot. Very nice touch.
Yeah. But now the real question is, what does he do? Does he play the 9 all the way down past the side, or try to come up? Yeah, I can do that. But
Might not even need to go that far. I think he'll just come straight back out.
yeah, yeah, like that.
Absolutely. It was a good stroke.
He left himself a little angle, but this should be a nice routine 9-ball. Nice and... actually, I'll still just play it with top. It shouldn't scratch or anything.
Similar cut to his last shot. And
that
drains that
almost-
9-ball.
Nice shot.
Winning the match 5-3. That's
Sweet.
going to put Team Bauccio on the hill.
Yep.
So it is now 6-6 for the overall score, meaning that we're going to go into the final match of the weekend.
This is going to be a big one right here.
Yeah, I can't believe 2 weekends in a row, both matches go full on hill. Impressive.
This is...
Great pool we're playing here. All right, a few minutes till that final match here, but we'll see you there. Do not miss it. right, ladies and gentlemen, coming back now. We're going to have the final match coming up. It's going to be Tim Schroeder versus Jimmy Flanagan. They're going to be squaring off in a race to 5. And no pressure, but it is to decide the entire weekend.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Looking at all 13 matches here, we had quite a weekend. Very close game between all 10 players today and yesterday. It's going to be exciting to see how this plays out.
I think he said we got a little bit more time. I think he said we're starting at 2:18. I think he said
2:18. All right. Either way, not something you want to miss here.
no, definitely don't want to miss this one. And if you want to stay tuned after this match is over, I'm pretty sure Jeremy wants to challenge me in a Fargo race. And if you just want to see me beat up on Jeremy, stay tuned.
Yeah, we're going to have the commentary duke it out. But that'll be on a separate stream. Don't worry about that one.
Yeah, it'll be on something.
Either way, the real match to watch is going to be Tim and Jimmy.
Oh, for sure.
Because the winner of this match gets to play Team Senna, waiting for next weekend to play for the Arena Cup. And that cup is glorious. I actually heard Rich Senna last weekend before they ended up winning anything. He said, I'd love to drink champagne out of that cup. And I'll tell you this.
Senna?
Yes.
Champagne?
I'll tell you this. I would love to see that.
I would like to see him pour Heineken in that thing instead.
That's probably the more realistic option. But drinking anything out of that giant cup is pretty awesome. Almost like when they throw Gatorade on the coach. Maybe they'll fill it up and throw it on Rich.
Yep, fill it up with Heineken and throw it on him. Wow. I know we're not supposed to bring up this chat, but it's getting a little aggressive in there.
We got Tim had a little bit of practice on this table. Jimmy has not really used this table except for the team battle.
Turn the TV.
All right, we got our players coming back to the table here, getting ready to finish this weekend off with a bang. There are people all gathering around to watch this match. Race to 5 for all the marbles, folks. Can't believe both weekends so far of the Arena Cup have gone to Hill. That makes for some really intense action.
It doesn't surprise me with these teams that they got going on here. They're
I'll tell you this too, it proves that drafting the way they did really made for some even teams.
Yes, for sure. All right, let's see the lag. That one looks a little slow.
Looks like Jimmy's going to win the lag.
Yep.
Jimmy wins the lag for Team Lineham.
All right, we're going to get Frost clean the table up a little bit, and we're going to get this thing going in the next couple minute or two.
Yeah, we're going to have Jimmy Flanagan for Team Lineham facing off against Tim Schroeder for Team Bauccio. 5 racks away from playing next weekend or watching next weekend.
Or watching.
Those are the only options. Everybody will be watching next weekend.
Everybody. Let's see. Team Senna versus Team Lineham would be a crazy match. Team Senna versus Kevin's team would also be a good match too. So.
Yeah. Hold on. chips out of there for you. But we're going to be coming back here. Jimmy Flanagan with the break. 2 ball saving that cue from scratching. 5 ball does roll in the way, unfortunately.
But this should be a nice little kick here. I don't see any problems with getting his hit on this ball. Even got a chance of making it.
Yeah, I guess he's, yeah. He can come around the back, clip it right
Yeah.
in. You will notice Jimmy does not take very long to shoot.
And what a safety, he says.
Yeah, great shot. Turned out great anyway.
It turned out good. But
Jimmy definitely has a quick pace when he's shooting,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of people who have a quick pace that should stay at the quick pace because they do well with it. I'm not saying he shoots quick in any negative fashion. Just an observation.
let's see about this one too, because this could possibly go off the 8. No.
It almost landed nice behind that 9.
Alrighty, we
It
got
did
a
pop
nice,
back out open for Jimmy.
This is a nice little open table right here for Jimmy. Nice and smooth on the combo to leave himself a good shot on the 1. Yep, just like that.
Great touch.
Yep. You went a little far, but that should still work for a nice little 2 rails for position on that 4.
Yeah, coming around this way. Back to the middle of the table. Oh,
I'm surprised he
draw.
played draw on that.
There's a lot of bend on that one.
There was. I mean, he got the position, but he kind of made the 5 a little harder. Oh, look at that. Just playing him into him. Alright, let's see. We can make this clutch shot right here down the rail.
Yeah, a little bit of low on that cue ball. You're back for that
Oh,
7.
wow.
Absolutely great shot.
He does shoot really quick.
He'll take his time looking at the shot, but he won't take a lot of time bent over the table.
Uh-oh. Slow
just
down.
enough.
Just enough.
Nice touch.
Yep.
Times 2.
That was a good out. Yep. Nice run by Jimmy.
And Jimmy knocks that 9 ball in, putting him on the board.
Yep. Quick and efficient.
Yeah. Moving a lot of balls out of the way along his path. We're going to have Tim Schroeder to break here for rack number 2.
Jimmy hates kicking, by the way. He hates kicking. Chicken?
All right, we got great exchanges still coming from both teams here. Everyone's still in
We're
great
switching it
spirits.
up here with not a side break. That's the break that I think I would do too. I mean, the
Stop
side
rolling,
breaks
keep
works, but I like the break from the middle more often than the side.
Well, there's a few ways
Especially
to break.
at
If you
9.
find that one's not working, you're going to have to try something else.
Yeah,
The break is a little too important to just let it keep going and hope it gets better.
for sure. Unless you're like me and switch your break every time you break and still don't make a ball.
Well, that's why you don't make a ball. Jimmy coming up here. Curious if he's going to bank or play a D.
I would imagine.
Looks like a bank shot.
That
Oh
was
my
a great
goodness.
shot.
There was not much room to feed that
There
through.
was not. Let's see what he does here. He kind of has to. Oh, he played the safe. Yeah, that was a good shot.
Yeah, pretty good shot for not being able to see much.
Yeah, this should be a nice little go past the 9, little kick shot. Yeah. Let's see. Does he get the position?
Oh, great leave.
Oh, I think he'll be able to see a portion of that ball.
I think he's got none of that
I
ball.
don't think so.
He could put
Is
a
he
little
gonna-
swerve on it.
Oh, he jumped that.
Goes up and
quick.
over. Almost makes it in the
Almost
side.
makes it in the side. But now he left a good little table here. Played this 2 nice and soft. 5.
Even though he got the hit, I'd still call that a successful D.
Yeah. Oh, that works.
Close. Very close to not being able to see that 5. 4, sorry.
Yeah. Uh-oh. That's got
Oh,
speed.
he's alright.
Oh. That's living on the edge right there.
Oh, it's certainly on the edge. It's a tough shot shooting from
That was
inside
a
a
tough
pocket.
shot. Even he didn't take too much time with that shot. I was surprised. I
He
would've-
did seem to go a
rush
little
that a
quick
little
at it, but there's really only one option, so
You always want to shoot your game, not your opponent's. So.
he's going to go 2 rails and make that
Oh
5.
yeah, yeah, 2 rails purposely, right?
Doesn't matter, it's 9 ball, baby.
That's true.
He could have called it in his head, don't matter. The only one that does need to be called is that 9, so
Oh, see, that's the problem about shooting too quick. It might be a good shot shooting there, but you're always gonna have those couple shots where you rush too far and rattle.
I don't know if that was rushed. I think he just hit it too hard, which we've definitely seen people do this weekend. Those pockets are not as friendly as the average pocket. Oh, good bank shot that hung there for a minute.
It hung there. Let's see what he does here, because
He's gonna have to do it
definitely
again.
goes by the 8, but it's tight.
He's gonna have to do it again. Oh,
it went for
plays
the
a safe.
Oh, I don't think he's gonna like this safety.
Tough pace play.
Yeah, you gotta play your pace. You can't play your opponents, especially when they're shooting quick. You gotta slow down and shoot your game. Like a person in our area, was it Sean Rickle? He's a very fast shooter, but if he slowed down, he would be a much better shot.
You think that, but a lot of people, when they shoot quick, it's for a reason. Nice out by Jimmy.
It's good out by Jimmy.
Putting him up 2-0, and gets the break coming into rack 3.
This is gonna get interesting. Tim really needs to win this rack to stay in it. Going down 3-0 at 9 is never an easy thing to come back from.
True. It is still only a race to 5, though, so a lot can happen. I do think Tim should get on the board sooner than later, but
For sure.
Jimmy seems a little more comfortable shooting today. And here comes Jimmy to break for rack number 3.
I can see this being a pretty aggressive power break here. He seems like that kind of shooter. Yeah, good break.
Great spread.
Good spread.
No ball drops.
No ball drops, which
That's
is very
about as
surprising.
open as a table gets.
Well, I mean, it's open, but unfortunately, he doesn't have the best lead on the 1 ball.
And if he does make the 1, that 2 is not wide open just for where the cue ball wants to lie.
I honestly like playing this one in the corner just because that 4 was sitting there. Makes the pocket maybe a little wider if you came up a little short.
Probably gonna see a combo here, 1 to 2,
Oh,
or 1 to 3. Tough to decide if you want to go for a bank shot here, if you want to play a D.
you played the. Oh no,
Oh, if that hung,
that's unfortunate.
if that hung there, that was gonna be an absolutely great leave.
I still think I like the bank shot there, just because even if you missed it wide, it went up table in the pile of balls up there.
You just wanted to hit it with a little speed
Yeah,
to make sure if you did miss that it would leave
it would go that way.
nothing to come back at you with. Good little shot there.
he should have that shot still. Should be nice
Yeah.
and hit this nice and smooth, and you should have that 4 ball no problem.
Nudge
Or
that 5.
Or power hit it.
Oh, perfect little lane
But
there.
he has his position. Ooh.
Honestly, I don't think I need to even touch the shot clock with Jimmy shooting.
No, I don't think so.
See what we got here.
Oh.
Oh, I think he made it.
Oh, he definitely
Oh.
did. But that was a good hit, good try.
Not where you want to leave the ball for your opponent,
No.
no matter what, but especially with ball in hand.
But this is going to be interesting. He definitely got to make sure he gets his position on the 6, because if he doesn't, it's going to be a lot harder to run out.
That's pretty good position
Pretty
on
good.
the 6.
Yep, he should be able to just play this right in and have a natural position for the 7. Yep.
Nice stop.
So what do you do here?
I think you just play it with a little bit of top to come back pretty close to where the 7 is now.
Yeah. Looks like he had the angle to go wide, so but now he's gonna have to power through this and aside to try to get back for that 9 ball.
That shot always gives me a hesitation trying to power into the side at any angle.
Yeah, and on any angle. I'm not a fan either. Oh, that was an interesting.
Does it very well.
Interesting way to do it. I thought he would have either went around or played
It looked like it was
left.
maybe just top instead of top left.
Yeah.
Here comes the money ball.
Oh, he played it safe.
Plays a pretty good save.
It's not.
Does leave the bank shot, but
He
that does
left the
not mean
bank.
it's an easy shot.
But he also left it off the rail enough where he could cut this in if he wanted to.
Off 2 does not get there, so he's going to leave Tim a 9 ball in the pocket. And Tim is going to win this one, making it 2-1.
Good run by Tim there.
And he gets the break after taking that rack. Still a game here, folks. 2-1.
Tim definitely needed to get that rack to stay in this game.
Yeah, that was a big one. That was a good, pretty good save. Considering where the Q and the 9 were, that was a pretty good save. Definitely a touchy play that you don't want to overhit, underhit.
That was definitely a confident shot going into the 8 ball. Just wanted to make it and deal with the sleeve instead of trying to force a position shot.
Yeah, a lot of times people are looking to run out and nothing else
Yeah.
and play it safe as a last resort. But as we've seen, that's definitely not the case for a lot of these people for good reason.
I know for me,
Most
I would have
sports, they
definitely.
say defense wins championships.
This is true.
All right, here comes Tim Schroeder to break rack 4.
Oh, we got one on the break with the position too. Look at that. That's a great break.
That is a very nice break. Everything spread out.
Yep. All right, let's see what Tim can do with this this nice table.
Came out a little far, but luckily that.
But he wants to be on the other side of that 4, so that actually doesn't work. It works pretty good for a natural position.
Interesting.
Interesting. I think a little more left on that would have been a little nicer for
Yeah,
him.
it looked like he had some right on it.
Yeah.
Probably to help make the shot, but I don't think he wanted to leave where he is now.
No, because now he has to do a nice
He's
little
going to cut it.
and lose control of the cue. Oh. Say if he cuts that in, that doesn't scratch though. So
That was a risky cut in the side regardless.
all right, let's see what Jimmy's got here. He's got an open table. Nothing too crazy about it. It should be pretty routine.
Solid position play.
Yeah, another great one. That was perfect.
I'm just going to leave one shot clock up for his entire run out. No, I can't do that. Power draw.
All right, yeah, let's see what he does here. He left himself a long shot, but this should be solid. Yep. Low bottom should get a nice sleeve. See that
Jimmy.
chicken wing? He chicken winged his arm. You gotta stay
He
smooth
did,
on that
did
shot.
a little bit. Looked like he may have even pushed his stick forward instead of gliding it.
Yeah, you gotta do a nice smooth shot there. He definitely went wide with that back arm, trying to force English.
I think again with his quick pace, he should have just kind of shot that 9 a little quicker. He took a little extra time on there. Tim.
Oh no, Tim.
Tim hangs the 9 ball as well. Jimmy wasting no time to go up and steal it. 3-1 in favor of Jimmy Flanagan, who now gets the break.
That was unfortunate for Tim there. That was one you can't miss those shots in this type of event.
Yeah, especially getting the opportunity.
Yeah, to tie it up.
Jimmy had a good run out going. You can really take the wind out of his sails by stealing that rack. Now Jimmy gets the lead 3-1, gets the break for this rack number 5.
Let's hope Tim stays in this match, because I know after you miss those shots, it can be hard to stay in the match.
Yep, the mental game, such a massive part.
So hopefully he can reset himself and stay in it.
All right, Jimmy breaks rack 5. Has a shot at the 1. I wouldn't call it a nice shot, but any shot at the 1's better than no shot at the 1. He could play a nice, easy defense as well. That's a great defense.
That was definitely a good defense if that was. I missed that.
Yep, the 1 was right about there.
Oh,
He
nice
just
little
kinda
stop
hit.
safety.
Yep.
Let's see
little
if this
stun.
2 rails definitely has chances. Nope.
Oh,
Wait.
he got the hit on the 1, but no rail was
No
hit,
way.
so that is a foul.
We're gonna give
Jimmy steps up.
Jimmy a ball in hand now with 8 balls on the table, open.
He could
Let's see
opt
what
to
he can
play
do.
another save here.
He could play another save here.
Looks like he's
I
going
see
for the
him.
run out instead.
I definitely see him going for the run out. That's perfect for
Good
position.
control. Yeah.
That should get him to the nice. Now
He-
the real question is, does he go playing up bottom to go on the outside of the side pocket or come inside?
I think he's going to come out right about there.
Almost.
It was on the line at
He was
least.
on the line.
We mentioned it about Scott Reynolds, but looks like Jimmy also likes his bottom compared to a follow.
Ooh. Alright, let's see what he does here. I think this will be another good chance for a safety if that 7 goes past the 9. That's going to work really well.
Safe.
That
Wow.
was a great safety.
Excellent shot by Jimmy. See what Tim can do here. Yeah, I think I like the 1 rail kick the most.
I think, yeah, for sure.
Oh,
that's
man.
a good hit. Does
What
it
a
come
hit.
out?
Oh, it's
yeah,
gonna
it
pop
came
out
out
real
for
deep.
him. That was a
What
good hit.
Yeah, excellent.
And he had chances on putting it behind that. He just ran out just a little too far.
Jimmy stepping back up.
I think, does he play this in the side? I think I would actually play this in the corner with like a top left to try to come around. Just the one rail for position.
Side? Oh.
See, that's why I wasn't a fan of the side pocket.
Rimmed out from that side
Yeah.
pocket.
Just because you're trying to swing that cue ball so far over there.
Yeah.
But now he left not an easy shot to get back for that 9. I almost like just playing this nice and soft at the top and dealing with your position next to the side pocket.
Oh, and he leaves it.
It's rattled again. Tim is struggling getting these balls in the center of the pocket.
As we've said quite a few times, on a table like diamonds, it's easy to rattle.
Yep. Alright.
It's a pretty decent look at that 9 ball.
Yeah, not the easiest shot, but not the hardest either. You should have this. Yep.
Stay up, cue ball.
Yeah,
It
it should be
certainly
fine.
is. That's going to make it 4-1 in favor of Jimmy Flanagan for Team Lineham.
Jimmy's shooting really well in this last match. He's not letting that pressure get to him.
No, he's left a few hangers, missed a couple of shots, but he's also still playing pretty good.
Yeah.
He's not missing a whole lot. And he gets the.
I think
is it
Tim
his
gets the
break?
break this time, doesn't he? I think Jimmy break last.
All right, tournament director Frost making a perfect rack as usual for us. And it's Tim's break. Here's Tim to break for rack 6.
Oh, a little golden break, only
Makes
the
the
count.
9 ball.
Oh, unfortunately, he,
Surprisingly,
buried
after
himself
2
on the 1.
full weekends at the Arena Cup, that is the first golden break taken away from somebody.
Wow. Yeah, I wish you got choice whether to re-rack or not, because unfortunately he has no leave on this 1 ball.
It's true. Definitely not the most pleasant of leaves after making a golden break, but clearly not a golden break today.
Looks like he's going to push.
Yeah, he's going to push, move that 2 ball. I think Jimmy's going to take this
I
shot.
think I would take that too. I don't see too much there, especially with someone who likes to play bottom. This is a good shot to do it on. Yeah, just like that. Yep.
Look at that curl on that.
And
He
now
doesn't
we
just put bottom, he puts extreme bottom.
extreme bottom.
He's
And this
pretty
one-
accurate with it.
Yeah, this one should be a nice. Oh, well, that works.
Hey, there it is again.
Yep.
He's bending it like Beckham over here.
Let's see what he does here. A nice little stop shot to shoot the 4 all the way up.
I kind of like coming up a little bit this way and shooting the 4.
In the side.
Yeah, for the 5 next.
Oh, he goes up and past it. Works too.
That works pretty well.
It works well, just a little more
Yeah.
on the riskier side.
It's fighting through the traffic instead of going around it.
Yeah. Oh no, he is not gonna like that lead
He's
first.
trying to come back this way.
Yeah.
Not enough left on it.
That's another case of he went down and shot it right away, and he didn't get any of the English he wanted on it.
Oh, miscues.
Oh,
Giving ball in hand to Tim Schroeder.
Right. This is going to be a big for him. Tim really needs to either run this rack out or play a nice safety to get back on the table.
I think this is a pretty good rack to run out here.
Oh no.
Oh, and he puts it right behind the 9 ball.
Yeah, Tim's feeling this pressure. He is not. His cue control's been a little off in this match.
Gets the hit. And still scratches.
All Well, he left Jimmy a three balls to run out for the win. Let's see if he can make it happen.
The 1, 2, 3.
Let's see what do you think. He's got to just snap draw this. Looks like he's playing top. He did. Yeah. That was oh, he might be a little
That's
far.
gonna sit pretty nice.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Nothing crazy here, just. Yep,
And
just
that's
like
gonna
that.
do it, folks.
That's gonna do it right
Team
there.
Lineham wins over Team Bauccio 7-6 on the hill.
With an epic comeback too.
Jimmy
after
Flanagan
being
closing it
down.
out.
5-3.
They started the day 5-3 in favor of Bauccio, and the match is gonna end 7-6. Team Lineham pulling it off. They will be playing Team Senna next week for the Arena Cup itself.
That'll
If
be
you
a
have
good
not
match.
seen this thing already, ladies and gentlemen, it's like a 3-foot trophy just begging for somebody to drink champagne out of
This
it.
is true. Or Heineken in Senna's case.
Or a Heineken, I guess. Depends who wins.
Yes.
I'll bring the champagne. We'll see all of you guys next week. Thank you
Adios.
for joining. We'll see you there.